Hello, my name is Jack Daly, and I'm the developer of the Industrial Safety Management System, or ISMS. The program is written in common JavaScript using Eclipse as a third-party plugin. As a safety consultant with over 30 years of experience, I decided to build this software after using dozens of systems that, for one reason or another, were not very compatible. It seemed like it took a lot of effort to analyze data and to determine current conditions and identify trends. So I identified the three most important databases and, along with an excellent programming team, created an application that includes an employee database that ties in relationships with incidents, projects, and training. The ISMS can be converted to any language and is designed for industrial and construction applications. What you see here is a prototype to demonstrate its capabilities, but the end user, you, can tell us exactly what you want, and we can make it happen. The ISMS in its current form opens up with 7 tabs at the top. 4 of the tabs reveal perspective interfaces and 3 open up dashboards that relate to those perspectives. The employee perspective provides the user with a quick reference that shows employee demographics and information that relates to the employee. The database can be populated manually or linked to a database such as PeopleTrack, Oracle PeopleSoft, or any other standardized human resources management system. Manual entry for employees is accomplished by right-clicking anywhere in the employee list or clicking on the new employee icon. When this is done, an entry screen appears where the user then adds information to the appropriate boxes or the drop-downs. Each window has the filter bank on the right that allows the user to move through the hierarchy of fields to access more specific data. For example, department rosters can be quickly identified as well as shift rosters. Here we see the Cast House A shift roster. Another feature of the employee perspective is the Quick Information tab that shows specific employee projects, tasks, job history, and demographics. Also, the user can see more specific employee data as well as their training schedule. A double click expands this information for more detail. The incident perspective contains a list of injuries that can be filtered by fields or through the filter bank on the right. When an incident is highlighted, the details of the incident are revealed in the lower half of the screen, as well as any corrective actions associated with the incident. In addition, the user can attach documents or photos that support specific incidents. New incidents are entered and edited by right-clicking on the incident table or clicking in the new incident icon. The new incident dialog box appears, and incident information is then entered. Corrective actions are also entered to prevent reoccurrences and are tracked by the ISMS project feature. There are many more features in its perspective, like determining severity rates, restricted days and days away from work, and other information to assist in incident record-keeping requirements. Also, the ISMS supports a reporting function that exports reports in various formats, including PDFs. Drill down of incidents is accomplished through the filter bank that helps the user sort through the data for more specific information. Also, a quick word search can assist the user in finding information. For example, if one wants to see information regarding burn injuries, then they can type the word burn, and injuries of that nature are sorted. Drop-down boxes also assist the user in finding specific incident data, including case types, nature of injury, injury by body part, and injury cause. In addition, all filter banks contain a date range. A click on the next tab opens the Incident Dashboard. Dashboards in the ISMS are crafted to provide critical information in a presentation format where significant data has been pre-sorted and displayed through visually pleasing graphics. At the top is a table showing safety performance for each department and the total plant. Information here includes a count of the days elapsed since the last recordable injury, including the date of that injury. Hours are entered each month by the department, and then the ISMS prorates each day until the next month. That keeps the incident rates real-time. Incident fields contain a count, the current OSHA incident rate, and with injuries, the limit that the company has set as a maximum acceptable rate. If the limit is exceeded, then the box turns red. An example here is the relining department with a recordable rate of 5.258, which is over their recordable limit of 5.0. In the lower left, we show the current safety performance for the date range of 2011 and the historical rates for the location. On the right are 3 tabs that contain pie charts showing injuries by body part, injury nature, and cause. When the cast house department is clicked in the filter bank, the data becomes specific to the cast house. A look at the pie charts include that there is a high percentage of burns to the hand and the arm. This is due to contact by or contact with hot surfaces or substances. Further investigation may find a lack of proper gloves or arm protection, leading the user into evaluating current personal protective equipment. A click at the top of the filter bank clears all filters and the data returns to plant-wide. If the user wants to see the safety performance by employee or supervisor, the name is picked from the list. Here we see the departments and rates for Supervisor Kevin Bossman. The project perspective is intended to track safety-related projects to ensure they are being completed in a timely manner within a predefined budget. Projects originate from safety-related activities such as audits, corrective actions, inspections, observations, safety committees, or task forces. This, like all other fields in this demo, can be tailored to meet the client's needs. New projects are entered by clicking the New Project icon. Here we enter a project for installing 20 new speed limit signs. We will assign the project to the central maintenance and say it was generated from an audit. The project is assigned to Kevin Bossman, and the project manager is Leonard Topman. Let's give this a top priority and pretend that the project is in progress. We'll put the start date of December 1st, 2011 and the due date of January 31st, 2012. The budget for this project will be $2,000. In this application, project budgets also include work hours. Here we will estimate 40 work hours and estimate the maintenance wages at $25 per hour. We can put in a note that says, replace the old speed limit signs from 20 miles per hour to 14 miles per hour. We enter attachments and tasks in a different area. After we finish the project, we now enter the tasks that are necessary to complete the project. All projects have to have at least one or more tasks, and this is where we enter the data that tracks the projects. For the stop sign project, we will enter a new task that says Order Signs. We'll assign it to the dependable Kevin Bossman, top priority, and let's jump to the start date of December 2nd, 2011, and pretend that Kevin completed the job on December 5th, 2011. We click Complete and enter the completion date. Ordering the signs cost $1,000, and Kevin took 4 hours to complete the job. We can also enter a description and add attachments if necessary. We have okayed this task, and now let's enter another task to install the signs. Let's assign this job to Fred Flintstone and hope he doesn't use a rock to pound in the signposts. The priority is high, the start date is December 20th, 2011, and the due date January 31st, 2012. The project is in progress. No material has been purchased, and so far there's been 25 hours put into the job. We'll estimate that this job is 70% complete. Now that the tasks have been entered, we can go back to the project and check the update. Specific projects and data is filtered through sorting fields or using the filter bank. An example of useful information in the filter bank is by picking Kevin Bossman from the Project Manager's drop-down box, which shows just the projects that he manages. The project dashboard provides a quick glance of the current project status. The table at the top of the page shows total projects by department and total plant. They're also identified by their source or generated from. We use a % complete to demonstrate project status. The bottom left shows current budget numbers by department or total plant, and the chart at the right gives the viewer a bar chart showing the department's budget, actual, and the status. If the total is over budget, the bar shows up below the bottom line. Again, at the right are filter mechanisms that can answer all general inquiries regarding project status. Also in the filter bank, we have the ability to sort by budget range or date range. The training management system in the ISMS has an easy-to-use interface that allows the user to schedule and track all training courses. The left side of the screen contains a list of available training courses, and the center area contains a list of the courses that are currently scheduled, and on the right is the filter bank. To initiate a new training course, the user just right-clicks in the training course area or clicks an icon and enters a new training course. Training can be scheduled for the whole department, the shift, or even by individual. Right-click in the training scheduled area or click the icon and enter a training course to the schedule. To schedule additional personnel for a current course, right-click on the scheduled training and click on Add Scheduled Training. Once training has been scheduled, the student, instructor, and supervisor can be notified and the training schedule reproduced on a calendar from Outlook or exported from the reporting function. As you click down through the scheduled courses, you can see the personnel and departments scheduled for each course, along with other information including whether the course has been completed and the next course date. Training can be viewed by date ranges in the filter bank, as well as training by course, employee, supervisor, department, or shift. Let's take a look at Jeff Black and see how his training is coming along. The training dashboard contains a table that is color-coded to show the status by course and by company or by department. Progress is shown as % complete, and information can be separated with the filter bank on the right-hand side of the screen. This completes the YouTube demo of the Industrial Safety Management System. A demo version of the ISMS can be made available, and I'm also available to answer any questions you might have. My phone number and email is found in the YouTube playlist information.